Welcome back to Let Freedom Laugh, the Bill of Rights comedy concert.
Where do I see America moving forward? Technology, for sure. I mean, we're advanced in technology and we're moving forward rapidly, and I'm seeing a bit of some cross-cultural awareness happening through technology. I'm also seeing a lot of division happening through technology, and that's where I think we're moving backwards, is that race card's never gonna go away. And the division because of religion, unfortunately, is never gonna go away. You know, that mixed in with who owns what piece of land, we're going backwards still. So unless we can find some sort of common denominator in order to fix these problems, I don't know what's gonna help the process, but I do feel like laughter is one of the key elements that keeps people unified.
How you doing, DC? I jumped at the opportunity to be on this show because I myself have a lot of First Amendment issues that I deal with. So, well, let's just go ahead and point out the elephant in the room. I'm from the Middle East. Thanks. Thanks. Any other Arabs in here besides me? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 4. Well, it only takes one of us. I'm not just from anywhere in the Middle East. I'm from a little country you probably never heard of called Egypt. That's right. 85 million people just overthrowing our government again. Hashtag winning. That's what I call that. I don't want to brag, but the Egyptians were the first civilization known to man. Yeah. You're welcome, I guess. We built the pyramids. It wasn't the aliens, it was the Egyptians. Okay, technically it was the Jews. See that? Always taking credit for everything. Those Jews. That's okay, we designed and supervised. So. And if you're not laughing, you're probably a Jew. I was also raised Muslim. Boo. Whatever the fuck they're showing you on Fox News. Just relax. These white women in the front were like legit scared. Oh my God! ISIS is here. He's here. That's him, I know, I saw him on the news, that's him. I was watching this ISIS leader who was talking shit to America. I'm gonna show you something. Relax, it's not a detonator. It's an iPhone 6 Plus, bitches, all right? This guy's talking shit to America about how they're using social media to get their word out. I wrote it down because it was subtitled. He was speaking cave or whatever. This is what he said, and this is what it sounds like in my head. We Muslims around the world are getting the word out to other Muslims to wage a war against America. Social media has been a great help to our cause in getting the word out about ISIS, so please, like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Super Scary Jihad. If you post a picture burning the American flag, we will retweet you. Also, please use hashtag American pig, and please use a photo of an actual pig, not a stuffed animal like these other idiots. Also, don't forget LOL DMFAO. Laugh out loud, detonating my fucking ass off. Actually, Muslims are responsible for a lot of inventions that you guys use every day, don't even realize you're using. Do you know Muslims invented the mechanical clock? It's a fact. It's also ironic because we're always fucking late for everything. We're more late than black people. You can laugh, the black guy laughed, it's fine. When black people laugh, everything's funny. Google it. But Muslims are arrogant. They're like, I'll get there when I get there. I invented time. We invented chemistry, which makes perfect fucking sense. Bombs. We make bombs. Do you know Muslims invented the toothbrush, soap, and deodorant? Yeah, what the fuck happened there, huh? You think we just gave up one day? Like, nope, it will never catch on. Give it to the Greeks. Then the Greeks gave it to the Persians, but they used too much of it. Persians gave it to the Indians. Indians gave it right fucking back. No, let me think about it. I don't do... No, we're good, bro, we're good. All billion of us, we're good. Being raised Muslim too is weird because I'm like bipolar, you know, like I'm 44 years old. I just turned 44 and I know, I look great for 44, so. My mom wants me to get married. She's an old school, traditional Muslim mother, calling me every day, Ahmed, did you get enough rest? Did you drink enough water? Did you eat right? Have you met anybody nice? You're 44, you're still single, I don't understand. Are you a gay? I'm like, no, I'm not a gay. Jokingly, I'm like, well, maybe I just want to be with more than one woman, Mom. She's Muslim. She's like, that is okay. You see, son, in Islam, you're allowed up to 4 wives, okay? But you have to treat them all the same. If you buy one a house, you have to buy all 4 a house of equal value. If you buy one a car, you have to buy all 4 a car of equal value. Even if you make sex with one a certain way, you're obligated to make sex with all of them exactly the same way. I can hear my dad in the corner of the room smoking a cigarette like, it's not worth it. It's bullshit, it's a scam. You want 4 of these, really? That, my son, is a true test from God. That's my dad, always cracking jokes. He can't help it. Cracking jokes. He had quadruple bypass open heart surgery, cracking jokes right out of the gate. Yeah, he opens his eyes up 12 hours after being in the ICU. 2 nurses are hovering over him. He's like, what One of the nurses said, ICU. He said, I see you too. But what I am. That's very funny, Mr. Ahmed. Are you okay? Yes, I am okay. Thanks God. Thanks God I am okay because I know I cannot be dead. This is not heaven. There is only 2 of you. And you don't look like virgin at all. I'm sorry, It's important that we laugh together. It's nice to be here in our nation's capital bringing laughter because I'll tell you something. I got the opportunity to meet President Barack Obama when I made this documentary about comedy in the Middle East called Just Like Us. And I took 10 American comedians to Dubai, Lebanon, Egypt, Saudi Arabia. We performed in front of over 20,000 Arabs and Muslims, and I'm still alive to talk about it. What was cool was we premiered at the Tribeca Film Festival, and then somebody in Barack Obama's camp saw the documentary. I got invited to the White House for his annual iftar dinner in observance of Ramadan. When I got the invite, I didn't even think it was real, because I'm a comic, so why would I get invited, right? I got this email, "Dear Mr. Ahmed Ahmed, the President of the United States, Barack Obama, cordially invites you to the White House for his annual iftar dinner. Please RSVP." I thought somebody was playing a joke. So I replied with, "LOL, who's this?" They replied back, "This is a real invite. If you want to attend, we need to know ASAP." So I RSVP'd, I flew to DC, I showed up at the White House. There's about 150 very nicely dressed Muslims standing outside. I gotta be honest, it looked a little shady. I thought a net was going to drop on us. We got 150 of them. Just another billion to go. I'll leave you a little story that I gotta get out of here, but I'm traveling back to LA tomorrow, and I'm not looking forward to that trip because my name's Ahmed Ahmed. I can't even fly a fucking kite in this country anymore. I'm always getting detained, profiled, arrested. Every airport I go to, there's always this older black woman with an attitude behind the ticket counter. And it's the same woman at every airport around America. I don't know if they're flying her in or what the fuck. Does a hologram pop up when I arrive? This motherfucker think he's gonna board this plane. I'm always really polite. Hi, I'm flying to Washington, D.C. Yeah, you know your name come up on a list. You know that, right? This ain't your first rodeo, so just hold on a second. I got to make a phone call. Yeah, we got one. His name is Ahmed Ahmed. Oh yeah, he hairy. Yeah, hold on one second. Mr. Ahmed, what's your purpose for business in Washington, D.C.? He say he a comedian. Say something funny. Yeah, he said he just graduated from flight school. I love you, DC. Thank you so much.
I'm Chris Bliss, and I'm the executive director of MyBillOfRights.org, the Bill of Rights Monument Project, which is what this concert's been organized for, to help us launch our new matching fund endowment to seed projects, putting Bill of Rights monuments at every capital in the United States. We put the first one up at the Arizona Capitol in 2012. It was a huge success, and we really want them in all the state capitals because every school kid takes a field trip to their state capital. And I come from Washington, D.C., so I know the power of monuments, particularly on younger people. And we figure we put the Bill of Rights up at every state capital in the country where these monuments will stand for 100 years. We'll have hundreds of millions of young Americans getting their first exposure to the Bill of Rights as a monumental, iconic thing outside of their state capitol building, which is the center of the state's civic life. That's a pretty good way to replant the seeds of what made this country exceptional.
Up next, more with Louis Black.